Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, let's redo that. Okay. Honestly, now I feel like I don't want to take it out. Hey guys, welcome back. We are continuing where we left off with the last video and exactly where we left off actually. Since this is a continuation of the last video. So, last time we ran into issues with figuring out how to deal with future states. So essentially, we had asynchronous functions, and we had to figure out how to deal with those asynchronous functions. Now we are calling the same asynchronous function twice, and we are trying to now convert it into a way where we can call the asynchronous function in the beginning, and we can listen to the output of that asynchronous function when it's ready. So we're just going to jump right into that. And I think the way that I want to do this, and the way we figured this out is we just counted the iteration that we called applist, this applist function, and I think this was pretty explanatory that we were going to get an app count that was 2 because we were calling the method twice. But I think what we want to do now is we essentially want to return true. We definitely want to return a boolean here, or not return future true, return future boolean, and this will return an applist. It will set the applist and return an applist, and now what can we do here? What can we do? Now we have this applist, and we want to now make it, where's the FutureBuilder? Yeah. We want to call it, and then we want to, yeah, we want a future boolean. That's what we want. So I guess the best way to do this would actually be to do a future boolean applist initialized, let's say. And would it be possible to set this to a method? Try replacing the reference with a different expression. Let's do this. And let's try to put this into a chat system. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's say this is my code. How can I set applist initialized to listen for when this async function is done? And yeah, this seems to be the easiest way to figure it out, or to get a grasp on it at least, and then we can reevaluate. Future.value equals false, and then we can set applist initialize future.value equals true. And how would I input this app initialized into a Flutter future builder? Let's see what it says here. Return future builder boolean app initialized. So will this resolve? Oh, snapshot.data is equal to true. Okay. So snapshot has data, and snapshot.data is equal to true. Okay. So this is this. Okay. I see. So the snapshot is the current state of the future here. So we want, we want snapshot dot data is equal to true, and I guess we just want this to be future dot value false, and we can set app list initialize equals future dot value true, and this sets that value. On reassembly, we should reset this back to false. Reassembly is essentially when you're doing a save, and you do so pretty much when you save an application in Flutter, it does a hot reload. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called a hot reload, and a hot reload isn't the same as a full reload, and there are certain things that aren't reinitialized or properly reset back to 0 when you do a hot reload compared to a normal reload. And so one of those things is that the model that gets initialized when the app is first created, which only happens when the app is terminated and started in the beginning, that gets saved as true, and so we have to reset that value back to false. And this is purely for debugging. This doesn't happen in a real life situation, but it helps my developer life. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I think all we have to do here is we just need to do focus page model dot app list initialized. Okay, let's give this a go here. We have this saving. It's still saving. All right, let's try just reloading it and seeing if that fixes it. Okay, it is not working. It is not working. Let's do Flutter how to listen for future bool in FutureBuilder. I must not be doing something right. FutureBuilder has card, where has card is future boolean. Maybe I should just maybe I should just do I don't understand. I feel like this should work. Maybe because snapshot is like maybe that and statement was messing it up. Oh, did that work? Did that work? Let's see. It should refresh. I don't know if it worked. I guess the best way to know would be if we logged or if we printed this. If we printed this in here. Okay, no. It is I don't think it's working. Because this isn't this is not inputting. Yeah, this is not inputting a value. Okay, this is incorrect. We need to listen to this somehow. I guess what we can do is we can have a all right, so appless initialized is equal to a Boolean and all right, let's try this. All right, this is just going to infinitely go, right? We should just do this. And we should do this. This is still 0, huh? I don't think this is working the way we want it to work. Yeah, this isn't working. This is not working. The future value isn't being properly evaluated. How do I hold the future value Boolean result from this method to be checked by a different widget later? I want to try to hold I want to call appless once and then I want to get that value later. I don't want to use a global variable. All right, maybe we just need a normal Boolean. Maybe that's the thing we need. Appless false app initialized. It's only set to true here, and this is false. Uh, Just gonna try to find how we can try and get this value going. Let's try searching up Flutter future bool based off of after a method is called. Future bool function. Check available result, set state, boolean. But this guy doesn't even use is available once, right? He doesn't. He doesn't use is available. Let's see, any method marked async always returns a future of some kind. You can give it an explicit return type, or you can leave it as leave it out and it'll infer as future dynamic. In short, you can't get a boolean from a future boolean outside of an async. This makes sense. The whole point of a future boolean is that it's going to be a boolean in the future. I feel like this was correct. I feel like this was correct, but it's not. If I don't ever do this, right? Like, let's say that I never do this. Will this infinitely just be false? The answer is no. Which is insane, by the way. Like, if it's false... Okay. FutureBuilder, how to check if a future bool is false. I maybe should have added Flutter in there. Okay, apparently the way that you do it is what we had before. Snapshot data is equal to false. If this is the case, it's weird that future builders need to have a full restart in order to pend. And it seems like checking for snapshot data. You know what I'm going to do? I want to print snapshot. And I want to see what is being shown here. Connection state done, false, no. So if I do this, will it? Yes, it will pend. Okay, so there's a problem with the app list being initialized. Let's see. If I restart the app, it'll say waiting no. Let's go back towards the beginning here. Actually, let's not even log this anymore because we already know that this is working. We should only be logging things that we need to see. And right now all we care about is this value here. And this is done true. Okay, so let's give this a go. This is done false now. Okay, this is done. Wait, what? Why is this resolving to true? This is resolving to true, but I'm pretty sure like this should still be like instance of future boolean dot. How do you show what's in the boolean? Instance of future boolean, thanks. Like how to print value of all right, let's see if this works. Okay, so hot reloading causes issues because okay, it's still not printing anything. This is the problem though. If I did get appless, let's say this, would this even make a difference? No, right? No, it doesn't. It finishes, but then the appless still isn't generated, which is very weird. Appless should be waiting for this, and once this is done, this is supposed to show something. If I were to do late again, would this cause an error? It doesn't. It doesn't. So why? So if this doesn't, like, if this has an appless, can I log this? Dot to string. Let's load this up. This is empty. Why is it empty? We save it in the appless. We save it and the FutureBuilder makes sure that it's available. So I feel like this now works. Like the appless initialized. What's wrong with you? Oh. I feel like appless initialized does work. And honestly, we don't even need this. This will just mark itself out. The problem is, why isn't this showing anything? Why isn't this showing anything? If I did this and I reloaded this, this would show. Okay, so now it's not. Now it's causing issues. Why is it causing issues? We're getting a appless not initialized again. What is the problem? I actually don't know. Is it in here? Let's see. Step over, step over, step over. Okay, okay. Perfect. So appless here is not initialized still. Absolutely insane. Let's do appless here. Let's see if that makes a difference. We can X this out. Doesn't matter. It still doesn't initialize. Why isn't it initializing is the question. Why isn't it initializing? All right, let's bring this back for sure. And then let's see if this, like, let's see when this gets called. Because honestly, like, this gets called. What's happening here? Okay, so it happens in the beginning. But it's still not enough time, I guess. It's still taking some time. And then maybe we just add a delay. Maybe we can just add a delay for now. This is the thing. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm trying to set things up in a way where This delay just works. I'm stuck. I am definitely just... How am I supposed to do this? FutureBuilder isn't waiting until async function is done running. Let's try that. All right, let's try this. Let's try... Let's do this. Do we still get an error? We can skip this. Yeah, we still get an error here. Okay, what if we... Maybe I should return... I don't know why this keeps going towards the top. Oh, it's probably going towards the top because of this error. Like, get out. Maybe we should return a future list. Yeah? Should we give that a try? Also, I want to get rid of this. Why does it do that? Did I fix it? Editor hover enabled. Uh, editor hover. Sorry, this is bothering me. Like, this used to not happen. Hover enabled. That's what I did. But it's, yeah, it's just being weird. I don't know why my VS Code is like this. Ah, slight detour, slight detour. It's just bugging me because every time that I want to look up something. Oh, did it work? Oh, I fixed it. I did it. Somehow. Cool. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, that was bugging me. That was really bugging me. Oh, you know what it might be? It might just be because, it might just be the file. Because there's an error in it. Like if I do this, let's turn this off. Yep. Okay. Okay. It only happens when you're debugging. Oh well, I feel like I wasted a little bit of time there, but good to know. All right, back to what we were doing. We're trying to figure out through this giant mess. Let's look at what they do. They do a future where they call a function. let's see. Flutter, write me, I have an async function. I want to, async function that returns a future bool. I call this function when the app starts, but I want to listen for the return of this function in a future builder in a widget initialized later in the app. Can you write me sample code that does this? All right, we're gonna try giving chat prompts this time and have it see if it can generate something that's useful. All right, app initialized, await, return true, and then it checks if this app is initialized, late, boolean. Okay, so if I think this is correct, we should be able to just return true at the end of this try catch, no matter what happens. And this future boolean can just be initialized. So future boolean, we can say late future boolean initialized, and we can do appless initialized like this, right? And then here, appless initialized is equal to the future, and we can do this if snapshot has data, and okay, I don't think that's needed. I think we could just do if snapshot has data. Okay, and let's try this out. This I feel like this is pretty like explanatory logic. Like I feel like this should work, but apparently it is not that easy. All right, get our emulator out here. Also, I feel like this return statement needs to be its own thing. This needs to be like turned into blocked app list or something. Pending. Okay. App list is still app list is still not generating. Which doesn't make any sense. By the time this uploads, like what exactly is happening here? Like app initialized should all right, you know what? I'll do print app list finished, and I will we are going back to print statements, and we'll do future builder done or something. My take on it is that like the snapshot is probably just not like the order is not app list finish, FutureBuilder done. So why, if that's the case, then why is this not, maybe we're not setting the app list properly. Oh, oh, I was creating a local variable. Wait, let's try this. Perfect. Okay, different. List object is not a subtype. Okay. So screw it. Let's just do dynamic here. And do a catch-all. There you go. Let's go. Okay, and this log is happening when the FutureBuilder is done. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. We did it. We did it. Oh, that was the problem. I bet you guys were just yelling at me the entire time. I bet you guys were like, local variable. It's a local variable. Oh my Jesus. Because I was doing this, like I copy and pasted this code when this wasn't its own app list yet. Okay, that works. That works. And now we can we can do a bunch of things. For one, we can well, for one, let's do a this is a list, right? So let's do list dynamic focus, or app list is equal to focus page model dot app list. I think we can for sure get rid of this. We don't need this. And also I liked the let's before we do any of this, is it possible to get, yeah, because I liked this better because this is like the connection state is done. So let's try doing this and seeing if we okay, I mean that's working, but let's just restart just to make sure. But I like this better because this detects the connection state, and then we can also make sure that if we have other connection states, we can check for that later on. Okay, so now we go back to what I was doing before. So list dynamic app list, because we're going to be calling this a bunch of times. And let's for one, app list dot length, we'll do this. This is done loading. This is probably going to be in like the 30s or 50s. Cool. Let's do okay, it's app list package name. So I don't know if this notices what it is. I don't think it notices what it is, so I don't know how I'm supposed to jump into this. Because if it's a list dynamic, it's not going to. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to take the list and I need to convert it over, right? So I wonder if it can handle it. Or honestly, maybe let's do let's do focus list, app list, and let's do one or something. Map object object. Okay, so it's an object. Okay, so I think I should just recast this. Okay, so let's in this code, app list is a list map string while what is returned from platform is a list map object object. Can you please write me a function that casts the list properly? Whew, all right, we're getting somewhere. We're finally getting somewhere. All right, let's see. Argument, fine, map. Dynamic, cast, dot string. Oh, okay. Dot to list. All right, let's try that. Let's try dot cast. Oh, that's not gonna work. All right, so this is gonna be list dynamic returned list, and then we want to do return list dot cast how to cast a list map object into a list map string. Can you write me a conversion method? Let's see if that works. Just trying to hash out a few things and get this working. Let's see. Oh, it gave it to me in Python and Flutter. Always got to mention the language. All right, this seems good to me. Yeah, let's try this out. We'll just do this, and we'll do something like that. All right, I'm definitely messing this up. Like this. There you go. All right, let's try this. See if this works. Map object object. List object is not. Oh, I see. I got this wrong. This is list object. And we need to list object. All right, let's try this and this. All right, let's see if this works. Just kind of throwing it at ChatGPT. Let's see here. Cast. Type cast map object is not a subtype. All right, what did I do? Okay, let's see. If it's not empty, return a mapping where if the object is a map, cast it to string string, otherwise throw an argument, and then make it into a list. Okay, that seems fair enough. And this is calling an issue because this isn't a string. So let's just do this. Okay, that works. And this also works. Now it's only one item, which seems to work. Let's also test this out. So focus.applist 1, and let's do we have to do this, and let's do package name, something like that, because this is a map. And let's see if it spits it out. See if it spits it out here. It does. So it spits out YouTube, which is the hash map here. We have to create some constants, but overall, yeah, perfect. It works. And just to refresh, just to clean the terminal a little bit. But yeah, I think this all works. Yep, there you go. It says YouTube. And now we have a applist.length. And if we just ignore this and we do focus, or if we do app list, let's get the $sign in here, app list, index, I believe index, right? Why is it not? Okay, it might be because it doesn't accept the braces. So app list, index, we're gonna have package name like this. We'll refresh, and boom, there you go. We have a list of all of the different types of apps. Some are a little bit weird, probably because we're pulling everything, and we would only want the installed app, so we have a little bit of cleaning up to do. But there you go. We have a list of the names, and the next thing that we will need to do in the next video is now we are going to convert these filler icons and convert the icons that we got before into proper icons, and hopefully that'll work. We may have to have a placeholder icon because we have a bunch of we have a bunch of things here that aren't necessarily installed apps. We can either solve that by removing those apps or by having a placeholder icon, which I think I'll probably do because I'm not exactly sure how to filter yet in Kotlin back in the Android Studio, and I don't want to go back to Android Studio just yet because I'm enjoying Flutterland again, being back here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more content so that you don't miss out on the next video that's going to go out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.